One was the name of a liar, another was the name of a banker, and the other was a son of a bam. Lulu gone away. Who is gonna bam bam? When Lulu gone away. Get your hand on a dog. Put them in the bed. Put them in the bed. You see they could. Bam, bam, Lulu. Lulu gone away. Who is gonna bam, bam? When Lulu gone away. Lulu had 3 boyfriends. One was the name of a liar. Other was the name of a banker. And the other was a son of a bam, bam. Lulu gone away. Who is gonna bam, bam? Question, he not tell no lie. If you do not like it, you can smile. Bam, Lulu gone away. Yeah, man. Who is gonna bam bam? When Lulu gone away.
I share love with my people. A lot of people say, child, so big people say they should have more people in this community like me. But I said, you're not going to find no more like me. I was choosing to do this by the powers. You see what happened? These high powers in earth. You see, if your works, your performance, combine with the powers of earth, you have resistance up to don't care what thunder, earthquake or storm coming your way, you have resistance for everything. And you say naturally the tree, I eat from the tree. The tree calm. If no breeze don't blow it, it don't move. That's me. I'm very calm. For I eat from the trees. The trees is a messenger. They have a lot of, remember, a lot of our people blood fell on this earth. Lots of sweat. Our people fell on this earth. These trees suck from all those things. If you know how to live with the trees, like how you say you speak, yeah, they are messengers. They have secrets in them, but it's only who can find it. You're not gonna chop down a tree or pick what it blossom and give you food to eat. That's all you want. You don't know who she is. She's there like a mother and a father. She's so nice and calm. If I cut a tree limb, I have to feel it. I feel it if I cut off it. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. So, you know, okay, my when I was a child, I know this place around used to stay. And I say I would like this place around to stay by the same place. Even I was talking to you, she said chopped up here, and I said, even land what is not mine, I would go on it and farm it for the owner. You understand what I'm saying? So, your community, it's going to be pretty. All the rivers, you clean all the rivers. It's everything, like, you know. But this thing cannot done without help. The way I would like to see the garden. Then now, I think again, said, if I get $1 million US, just word speaking, I know how I would do the garden. I would like to cultivate it the way I want it to set around. Now, next I go back and check, say, if I get $1 million, to cultivate it the way I want it, I'm gonna have to destroy trees to put it the way how I know it used to be. For a lot of tree grew up after the way I know it. So you have to, then I look into it now and say, they say in the Bible, rice, Peter, kill and eat. So I look into myself and say, it wasn't the one that can move up and down. It's the standing one because it's alive. So if I had to hurt the tree to put life, that's what to kill and eat. You see what I'm saying? That's why when you plant a callaloo, you cut it and eat it. So that's what I'm saying. So it's because I don't want to do nothing wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to know that I do something wrong. So I have to think first before I go at it. So if I'm not to do it, I know I collect up money to do it. If I have money, I can do it. But if it's not too done, I have get no money to do it. That's why I do. If it just to be stay like this, because if I get the money, that's what like how you see a man would have money and would build hotels, go in the town place and buy land, build up big houses and just things like that and rent out. And no, that is not my thing. Is to go for the garden. I clean the rivers, clean the gutters, clean the bushes. What we would call bush is a dreadlocks on the earth have dread like me. So the tree what grows is dreads, is locks of the earth. So you know, when I cut off all, but what I'm saying, to build that food, that precious food, is going to be the liquid to run through people. Okay, it's right out here, so. A lot of sun, let me just put on a big pot, mix it, and people all over come. They put out some of my box. This no move. What me carry, they turn, me have a wire where me run from there to the amplifier. So me all out there, they operate, make up a tarpaulin, and people come around, drink them sip all the time. Yeah, but you know, they see the love of fire, but they know I cannot help. They say to me, they know the people with the mind who want to help them, but I cannot. And the tears what come from my eyes, it's a condition. When I go back in times of my growing up from a child, tears come from my eye. But the tears that come from my eye is not say to what happened to me, because I come out myself all the while and look back on the child and my own self. You understand what I'm saying? I come out and look back at the child and look and see what he's going through. So I just take like it's another person, it happening too. You see, it's like another person it happened to do. That is me, but I come out myself and say, why these things happening? You know what I mean? And then now, by growing, for everything grew in my tradition. By growing now, I often come out myself and look and then I see what's damaging. Then I see what damaging, why this child after me meeting all these things. And then now I solve it by push out that love. I capture the hatred what they have in their mind. I capture it so smooth, without no weapon of destruction to hurt them. By the levity. For when they wrath at you, you show them love. So they say, what kind of man this? And they get tired because to wrath at me, they have to do something wrong. So they tired. I'm not wrathing. They wrath and I'm not wrathing, and they get tired. So when they tired, no, that's the way they gotta stop. And then now me start to mend them and show them why they get why you are so tired. You was pushing at me and I was just taking what you put in and I didn't put it back to you. I just take all what you got, what you have to offer. Yeah. So you know. It's like this. We are around to do the work. We go through the thing. We was on a good page. The brotherly. I don't know if any sister can see what we are seeing still. I don't know. I didn't book on any. I don't book on any. Like how you searching, that's me. But I didn't have to search. But because I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. So I don't have to search. I know the unity is love, and where is love, where love is where there's a unity can come. So we have to join, no care what no matter where we are in the world, we have to join up. All the folks of the goodness has to join. Without sending, I'm not sending no, I'm not calling them. I don't even know their number. I don't know nothing about them. They come in. They have to. And I don't want one color kind. I want every color. I don't want no one color. I am not here for one color, you know. I'm not here. Everything else a baby and grow belongs to the righteousness. We think that through certain nation, certain people, through they do our parents in the past, that we're gonna feel that we are still have enemy. We have none. I'm telling you, one of my friends, even people that fight against him, just like how me grow like, or said we me grow like, said we in grow man. The man, me have to, right now me have to counsel him. Because when him look and see the goodness of me doing to people, he said, then how the same people who do you those things, why you have to doing things to them? I said, brother, you still think we have enemy? We have none. Don't you see the people them who used to do all those things, where they are now? Even some is around, but help them on the way, man. You see what I'm saying, good enough. I didn't tell him, say, you know, say them bad, look what they do, but few time if you do that, no. Your weakness, strengthen them, but they are innocent. They don't know what they're doing when they fight us. They only teaching us to go on the road of righteousness. So we are here to help one another. In any information, we are here to help. No, my heart been crying, my inside been crying. But I can break down myself and I can build myself. I can go into certain meditation where it looks so painful to me, like I'm getting that out of motion. With my meditation of citation, I can break down myself. And then now I build myself to any level in the world. I build it. Because when you're growing and you treat yourself from a child, and when you reach a certain age, you know how to do it. You know where all the pain walk, and you know where all the goodness walk. You throw away all the pain, and you bring the goodness. No, that's why we got to fertilize now into our brothers and sisters over the world. Yeah. I mean, when I said brothers and sisters, I don't pick out no special color. You want to be Chinese, no matter where you are. Don't vex with no one for their doings. For they just don't know. We learn to be slave masters to one another. We learn to be slave masters. So what we have to do, we want to be slave masters by slaving people. But I can tell everyone is equal. And if you don't know the pain what your brother going through, you're going to feel pain. No matter what you have in the world. If you don't know the pain your brother and sister is going through, it's simple. Brother man. Why you? Why you? You have one of the descendants. I'm here, no one see me. You see me. One only glimpse me. They only glimpse me, but you don't glimpse me. You see me. Your eyes open wide. You're on a mission. You're on a mission. These are the things now me do not happy myself. Me with me yard. Me alone and nobody else. And my daughter is not here. Happiness, happy joy. And they know me people them who against me now, them listening all the time to hear the sound of me. Because they know the goodness and they hear what I bring, they know the joy, they know it. They just want to love me so. They just want to just nice with me. They just want to happy. They just want to smile. From a child, a baby, everybody just want to smile. And I so happy with that. I said, yes, this is what I reach. Out of that, what I come through. Wow. My brothers and sisters see. So I want to take care of them. If you go all over the yard, right around the whole house cut. And down at the gate, they cut the whole place. It's like one to understand. And the next house beside me here, so. And the lady just newly come there, come live. And she's a lady there, and she have 2 child, big child. And she come here, and when they breadfruit, she don't have no one like friends around and thing. And I build myself to be their friend. They come and look first, and I look to see what spiritual person they are. I look. When I look, I know I have to go over the circle look. I see a set place here and looking, and they don't know what I'm looking. To the information. My information, you use things to pick it up. My information pick up different. You understand me? I don't use these things that they make to pick up my information. So when I see the rotate and see everything. She asked me one day that if she can get some of the breadfruit to buy. Okay? And I smile. But what in why I smile, she wouldn't understand. I pick around 6 and give it to her. No. When I look into these things, that's why I hope I want to understand me. I didn't put them on the tree. How they come? I don't think they are for me alone. They are for us. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I give her, and I don't stop. She not even know. I just call her when I pick, and just call her and give her without she asks. I just give till it finish. Over there, over here, bush up, it want to cut. She know me have a worker. And she asked me how much she cut over there. I say to her that, I always cut all over there. So when I come to cut, I just cut all of it. I cut around our house, not even 1 cent. So, that's me. To give, I receive money, but I don't want to receive from the people who cannot help themselves. I do it for them freely. I want it, I want it, man, I need it, but I cannot. It's not my appetite. It's not my appetite. I rather do it for you freely. The only time you get the money, is when my friend go and cut something, where and get $2,000 and carry £1,000 give me. And what happen now? People like when me do it because they know me not gonna charge them. They know I'm not gonna charge them. So they like when me, and then when me do it good too, because you see, sir, anything what you do it with love. You cannot tire it. And I transport in this argument to a lot of people. And I am not on a challenge. I am not, but I am winning a battle where I don't fight. I am winning a battle where I didn't fight. Because I don't fight. I don't have no opponent. I don't challenge. I don't do things like that. Because when I born and come in this land here, when I look on through the mountain, over the mountain, somebody could touch a house. When you have a house like, I don't even know what to show you. Not like my word, not like this. For this, I would a rich people house in that time. Up here, touch house all about in the mountain. So when I come up now, I said, how these people reach all those places? There is something why they have to reach there. All about in the mountain, somebody could touch house and live in. You see what I'm saying? And we can find myself in our 2-room. 4 of us live in. Me and my uncle, my great grandmother, and my cousin Merlin. She there at Canada now. She there in the United States. cousin Merlene. That girl, she's sickly. She's a nurse. She have all battery in her heart now. And anytime me talk to her, she feel better. And she says she can't travel if she come to Jamaica. But she feel more happier. Because the transfer, she's very, and why may I tell you, that girl, she made me know everything. In her childhood days, she was there for me. Till she depart and go Kingston when I was a little boy. But I can remember, she was there. Until now. Until now. She was more than a mother. For you know, that thing, one little thing when you bulla, you know, bulla, cake. When she come out from Kingston, me could have get to eat one bulla, you know. Want you understand what I'm saying? When she do visit down here, I could eat a bulla. Because we just live in the bush. We just like a wild, just in the bush. Because we don't have no guidance. But we was guide. I'm glad. We was just there. Eat almonds. Sometimes we go to some field, we find ripe bananas, jackfruit.
When you receive negative energy, how do you process it to get back onto your positive energy?
The negative is your mind. Is when you think something where you don't know about. You just guess. And you and it tells you, so it break it down, and then you can build it up. To get back to it now, you have to be positive. You have to think about. You have to think about. Okay. Is what I see is what I know. The thinking of when you think about certain things, you don't sure of it, so it will break it down. It's worse if you make it feed on you. You know, but when you can catch up on yourself and say, I think about it, it may be that happening like that. It's just a matter of what come to your mind, because a lot of things out there, so all kind of things can come to your mind. So what I do now, I built it back and said, come on, if you living with powers of goodness, you have no fear of nothing. You have no fear of nothing. You know, you're confident and you're confident on the road you're on. So you after you're confident on it, why you gonna break by that? But you know, to the situation, what happening in your situation with other life, you know, it make you think that certain things can happen. But that's why I always say to the brethren, say, see, we don't have any enemy. That's why we think like that, because through the thing what used to happen and happening, we feel like say, but they get weak. But when we show him say they get weak and he look good and he say, yes, them get weak for true, then no, we have to change course. Yeah, I help if you help them, man. Yeah, man, it's good, brother. And that's a good question. Any more, sir? I love it. If I don't get, I have to ask myself question to exercise my own self, because I don't get question like yours from no one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I have to ask myself all those questions sometimes, you know. Yeah. So I have answers to everything, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like, say, well, then I just sitting and not doing my work. I work without how you work. Mm-hmm. I work in meditation of mind, of fullness. But you work with pieces of things. Yes, my brother. You understand me? You work with pieces of things, you know. But I don't work like this, because it slow me up. Yeah, I am too. It's slow. I don't. Yeah, man.
So when are you at your most enlightened time of day, or when do you feel the most energetic, positivity? What makes it happen for you?
What make it happen?
When do you feel it most?
You mean through the day, like the time, like morning, evening, and night, or something?
Just in general, when you said this is the supreme me, when do you see the supreme you? Because the supreme you is not activated all the time.
Yeah, it's grow, man. My thing grow. Look, tomorrow I'm very powerful more. The other day, every day, thing grow like how trees grow. Everything grow with me. I'm very dangerous man, growing man, terrible growing man. Yeah, my flesh, my skin, my looks will look poor and look cheap. But the powers what I carry, man, more than what's sand on the seashore. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's simple looks. Because one cannot pick up an antenna. Through their antenna, it's hard. If it's goodness, you can pick up my antenna. You can pick me up on your antenna. I mean, people around. But if it's not, you cannot.
When you listen to music or looking at, what are some of the, over your life, the things, are the other teachers? What are some of your teachers?
My teachers?
Yes.
Some of my teachers?
Yes.
What did I say? I learned from something?
Man or tree or animals, river, wind. What are some of your teachers?
My teacher is life. Everything with life teach me. Yeah. Because what don't have life is dumb. So I don't learn from dumb. So anything with life, that's what teach me, sir. So you know the wisdom what me get from life. Yeah. It's very powerful. It's very creative. Yeah. Very creative.
Your children, which one of them are more like you?
None.
None.
Not like me. They like themselves. And no one can be like me. Everyone has to be their self. But we can connect. If they treat themselves how to treat it, we can connect. That's you be like me. Even you. If you treat yourself, or you just be like me. You have to treat yourself. Yeah. And you have to know how to do it. It's hard when you don't know. Yeah. But I mean, we are here to help. We are not here for ourselves. What a transfer we can transfer to life is great. What we have. We are not mean we are not mean to deliver what to deliver. The message only come through we. The action, the movements only come through we. But we can pour it into other vessel. Sir,
Yes.
how you see me? Betwixt education. I mean, I don't go to school. I don't have a teacher of people like my brother and sister that would teach me things. I just live up in the mountain and grow in the mountain. But what I deliver is very powerful, and I know.
So you don't speak to men about scriptures?
I talk to man to what I don't know if it's scriptures or what, but I talk to man what I have to deliver. I don't know if it's scripture. I don't know how to call it, but anytime you come around me or anyone, it's the same thing they're getting. They're getting. I'm around here to play. Even when I'm enjoying myself, playing some music and dancing, not play, I'm playing. I'm at my work. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like they love what I have in. It's what I can share for the world and have more leave as spear. They love what I have can share to the world and I have more leave as spear. Like you have a car and you have a spare tire.
You've had any sickness through your life, physical ailments?
Yeah. That's why I have so much resistance. Because remember, when you're driving blind, you have to meet an accident. You understand? So those things what I learned from, things of those. It's like maybe around 9 years now. I say I'm gonna go make a checkup. I was on a thing like this, nervous. But that nervousness, I bring it on myself. Those are the things that clear me. That nervousness, I bring it on myself. That's why I know it was a part of stress. When I did think I wasn't in stress, but I was in it. It was a lot of things was going on around me. My mother did at the same time. It's a lot of things, and I didn't grow to this extent of my powers. I'm a big man, but I never grew to extent of these powers. What I have now, it was coming on. It was there, but it wasn't like now. For every day it come more. So I mean, I go through that nervousness that I couldn't write, like nervous. Yeah, and I said, how this come? You know, I say, all right, I cannot go and check a doctor. My daughter bring me to. They said when you see in Lucy there, she forced me because she know me not love them place them thing. So the doctor test me and say, no, see nothing wrong. I said, that check out, man, good. Check for everything. He say, all right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run a blood test for you. So I said, test me for everything. And he said, everything, it might cost you 30,000. I said, test me for everything for my daughter when they are still on thing. So, I don't know for them things, but he's saying, why test me for it come to 49 things. Different things. All heads, whole things. I don't know what him call them, but he said, my cost what 30,000 to the lab where they do the testing and stuff like that. He says, so it go. Okay, boom. We go on my lab and me take my blood test. 49 different things. Boom. When the result comes out, it's a big envelope. So I'm going to the doctor's office. It's not Lucy, it was Wopwell. I heard about it. Our teacher lady tell me about that. For she didn't feel nervous too, and even go to that doctor one night time. So it's when the doctor started picture out, appear negative. The whole 49 things is negative. He say from him born and first, he say this. So me say, so nothing wrong with me, doc? Me say, oh, okay. Me say, okay, doc. Later. And when me come down, no. Me know what to do for remedy myself. I don't even know when the nervousness come out. What me do? Is drink enough water and play music and just start happiness and joy myself. It was stress. That was the thing.
Was you worrying about the world?
I was worrying, man. And it bring that. So what happened now? I don't make that. No. You
can't change it, you let it go.
Yes.
You're like a river now.
Yeah.
You flow over the
I mean,
stone.
it's not say cannot change it, but it was a stress. It was a little niggle of stress. I have to taste everything in the earth to know. That's me. I have to go through everything. I didn't go through that passage as yet. So I have to go on that road to find out. That's why I can't treat myself to everything now. But there are a lot of things. I go to prison 2 times. 1970 and 1979, I think, or 78. For things what I don't do. I have to walk those roads. The first I get 6 months. The secondly I get 2-3 years. Yeah.
3 years in prison.
Yeah, but I didn't stay the 3 years because my appeal going on out here meanwhile in there. Yeah, my appeal come up and I leave. They didn't find me guilty, but it's just through their activity to make me know now, to make me know things. Yeah, those things when I try the way, that's what I learn. I have to learn from everything. Yeah. Let me come, man. See him look by you. He knows he is not a threat to him in corruption. He knows he is not a threat.
Yes.
Foul.
Yes.
Lots of foul. All things.
Selassie. Jobless. Selassie.
Jobless.
I see Selassie in front of your doorway. What does that mean to you?
Well, from my growing up, I like this man. I don't know. And I have different pictures in the house, not only with Selassie. Yeah, but I mean, to heard about I never see him. I heard that he come to Jamaica in the 60s, but I never meet him, like, you know. But I like this little man. I like this little man. And you know, Rastas always say Selassie all over the world. So, you know, I'm now different. But I know who is I. I don't class myself different from no one. Yeah. But I know who is I.
And the words of Selassie gives you strength.
Well, every life give me strength. It's not, I don't pick up no person, no personal. Every life give me strength. I don't pick up no personal one to give me strength. Every life give me strength. I cannot look. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a man to follow. I don't follow things. I have to know things. I know things. Yeah. I like to know things. I don't like to follow things.
Bob Marley. What do you think about Bob Marley?
Bob Marley.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
All artists, you know, every artist, you know. I don't pick up no special one, you know. I don't listen to lyrics what to hurt people. I don't listen to lyrics what to hurt people. But I'm not a partial. Every artist is my artist. I don't pick out no one special. From your lyrics is clean, you is mine. It's simple, man.
Well, we're gonna move to.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna slow motion this tree here. This lovely conversation. You know? The essence of this tree root here, you know? The journey, the strength, you know? The exposure to life. Yeah. I like this tree root. You expose yourself, you know? And it doesn't matter to you because you spread yourself, yeah? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You're an artist. You know, you are at peace, you're satisfied, you attain the level of peace and tranquility many have seek to attain. Yeah? You attain that. And the animals recognize that with you. You know, and your family too.